Thank you very much, Mr. Chair and Madam Chair. Following on to Senator Legarda's statement, let us first clarify that there has been ample time. August 31 was the appointment date of Secretary Dizon. That was quite a few months ago, during which period, nakailang beses siyang humarap sa Senado, paulit-ulit po ang tanong namin kung talagang sapat itong budget na nilaan. I quote verbatim, September 18, the Department of Public Works and Highways slashes 255 billion worth of locally funded flood control projects from the 2026 budget. And may I quote verbatim, we are revising the agency's budget. Nanggaling sa kanila po. We have removed complicated projects, overlapping projects that are still receiving funding or that have been allocated funding for 2026. Verbatim po, siya nagsabi niyan. Hindi kami nag-imbento niyan. Ngayon, sabi niya, na re-review na raw nila yung initial proposal, nagtanggal sila ng 55.53 billion worth of duplicate or complicated projects or completed overlapping projects. Ang ibig ba sabihin, i-restore yung mga duplicated, completed, and overlapping projects? Doon ako nagtataka. At ano ang garantiya natin na sa loob ng 2 buwan na naman, after 2 months, he may change his mind again, as he has, apparently, yesterday. So from September 18, kahapon, December, nako, baka naman sa Pebrero, iba na naman ang usapin. Ayoko naman ng ganito. Ano kaya talaga ang direksyon natin? Hindi po ito nanggaling sa amin. Narinig naman ninyo, verbatim ang quote na yan. Yan ang press release ni Secretary Dizon.
Representative Pepito, this is 5.8, tama po yun, at a total of 16 billion pesos, info and communication technology or laptops amounting
Yes.
to 8.9.
At yan ay hindi dinagdagan o binawasan ng Kongreso at ng Senado. As is lang, maintain lang yung NEP. Tama po ba?
Tama po yun.
Okay. Kung maaari lang sa ating mga chair, hinihingi ko lang na sana ilagay yung GAA 2025 na maintindihan natin yung NEP 2026 dahil konting paggalang sa sinumite ng ating Pangulo. At eto nga, yung basic education facilities, medyo ito ang mabigat ang galawan, ano? Kasi nakita natin dito sa GAA 2025, 28.1 billion noong 2025. Tapos, nung NEP, 28.056 ang linagay ng Pangulo at ng DBM, pagkat alam din natin na 22 lang ang classroom na ipatayo. At ang disbursement rate nila ay bagsak na bagsak sa 23%. Ngunit, dinagdagan ng Kongreso ng 63 billion mahigit at lumobo pa sa Senado ng 85 billion. Hindi ako tumututol sa pagdagdag ng classroom. Ang tinatanong ko lang, tama ba itong ginagawa natin? Hindi nagagastos, dagdag tayo ng dagdag, bilyon-bilyon, nag-umpisa sa 28, di magastos, 23% lang ang accomplishment. Lumobo sa 63 at lumaki panlalo sa 85. Tanong lang po.
Apa, go ahead.
Actually, Senator Amy, ang backlog ho natin sa classrooms is about 165,000. At kailangan ho tayo mag-allocate ng about 400 billion pesos para lang makahabol. So ito ho ay hindi pa nga ho tayo nakakahabol ho dito. Ito ay para lang ma-decongest ho natin yung mga highly urbanized areas. Ang magiging method at mekanismo ng Department of Education ay papasok po sila sa number 1, PPP, number 2, counterparting with the LGUs, number 3, counterparting with the CSOs, number 4, counterparting with NGOs. So, ang kanilang strategy is sabay-sabay gagawa ngayon ng classrooms. So, ito po ay napag-usapan naman during the hearing, during the budget deliberation, at base po sa calculation ng DepEd, kaya naman ho nilang i-implement ho to, basta sabay-sabay ho nilang i-implement.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Ang akin lamang, kapag ganito kababa ang disbursement rate, klaro na hindi budget ang issue. Walang kakayahan ng DepEd magpatayo ng ganyang kadami at ang Public Works man. Sabihin na nga natin na iba-iba ang gagawin ng PPP, ng NGO, CSO at iba't iba pang tropa, LGU. Ang tanong ko po, wala namang maliwanag na plano. Kasi ang totoo, nagawa na po natin to. Hindi naman sa pagmamalaki, pero yung massive school building program po ng dekada 70, alalay po ako noon ng ama ko at nakita natin na new technology sa building ng prefab nung panahon na yon. Sa ngayon, wala naman tayong sinasaad na modular or ibang prefab na technology or smart technology na napakarami ng foam concrete at kung ano-ano pa. Wala naman nababanggit na ganon. At dyan tayo makakamura, alam natin yan. Ikalawa, wala namang prioritization, yung color-coded po ng DepEd. Kabisado po natin yan, galing tayo sa LGU, hindi naman ganun kaliwanag. Pagkatapos, wala namang kaakibat ito na programa para sa ating teachers. Hanggang ngayon, alam naman natin, teacher natin, ang baba-baba ng sahod. So, marami pong dahilan at ang lalagay ng napakalaking budget, baka hindi ito ang tanging sagot lamang. Yun lang po, obserbasyon lamang. Ano ang absorption rate na totoo ng DepEd? Apakababa, nasa 23%.
Actually, maraming salamat, Senator Amy, sa inyong mga komento. At actually, ang nangyari ho kasi, merong special provision na ibinibigay lang exclusively sa DPWH ang construction. No? So, for 2 years, almost 5 years, no? DPWH lang po ang nagko-construct ng classroom, farm-to-market roads, hospitals, yung health centers. So ngayon, under this budget, i-allow na ho natin ang mga iba't ibang ehensya na pumasok po sa counterparting with LGUs. No? Kung gusto ho nilang makipag-partner with LGUs, pwede ho sila mag-partner para ho mabilis yung construction dahil ang LGUs ho, alam naman ho natin, mas mabilis ho mag-construct. Before I continue, let me recognize the presence of Senator Mark Villar, one of our conferees.
Mr. Chair, yes, we appreciate the concerns of Senator Marcos, and as the chair mentioned, there are several options that Secretary Angara had mentioned in our hearings and in plenary, and that would be including letting the local governments implement the school building program, and we appreciate that. And in fact, Senator Aquino, I think, and Senator Pangilinan mentioned also about the possibility of CSOs and PPPs with accredited private sector partners. So, having said that, if there's no other question, Mr. Chair, I would like to move for the DepEd Office of the Secretary budget to be approved.
Mr. Chair,
Oh,
Yes.
yes,
I have
Senator Tulfo.
one quick question. Kanina ko pa po hinahanap dito sa Office of the Secretary. Ito po yung mga hinihingi lagi ng mga teacher, ng mga PTA sa mga estudyante sa public schools. Mga simple, walis, ting-ting, dustpan, pag naglinis ng classroom, basahan, tapos pag malapit ng graduation, mga dekorasyon sa mga stage. Hinihingi po ito sa mga estudyante. Ang dami na pong reklamo na ganito. Saan po banda rito kaya nakasama? Parang wala ho yata. Parang,
Dito po sa MOOE, ito po yung operations of schools, elementary, junior high school, senior high school.
doon po sa operation schools.
Yeah. Pasok, MOE ho ito ng mga eskwelahan.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair.
So there's a pending motion to approve the Office of the Secretary. Any second?
On the part of the House, Madam Chair, Mr. Chair, we second the motion.
Before that, since I'm the movant, I just want to make sure that we put on record before we finalize it, the HGAB number and the BICAM number that we are approving so that it's on the record. May we ask the chair to do that, if you agree, because many figures are being discussed. May we kindly put on record the HGAB figure and the BICAM figure that we are approving? But I so move.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And there's a duly seconded, so the budget of the Office of the Secretary, Department of Education is hereby approved. Those summaries, Madam Chair, will be provided prior to the signing of the BICAM report. In fact, dito po sa BICAM, hindi ho natin isa-sign to kaagad. Ipiprint na muna po yung mga dokumento, ipiprint na po yung pre-enrolled copy, at iproprovide yun sa members para po makita ho nila bago ho tayo mag-sign. No?
Thank you.
All right?
Mr. Chair, in response to the query of the Honorable Legarda, the current total under the Office of the Secretary would go from the current HGAB level of 912 to a total of 958.7 billion pesos. So that would be a total increase of 46.2 billion pesos.
Ayun.
May I ask for 1 minute suspension, please?
1 minute suspension. Our meeting. So we go to the National Academy of Sports. Chairperson Mika, do you want to highlight the improvements, if there are any?
Thank you very much. For the National Academy of Sports, actually on the part of the House, Mr. Chair, we retained all the items from the NEP to the HGAB. So the current amounts for the two items mentioned here, promotion, development, and implementation, would be 128.8 million pesos, and for general management and supervision, 115.5 million pesos. So we retained the NEP levels for both of these items.
Thank you very much, Chairperson Mika. On the part of the Senate, the budget proposal for the National Academy of Sports is 540 million pesos. And this is composed of promotions, development, and implementation of quality and enhanced sports integrated secondary program, general management, and supervision. Let me just dictate. For promotions and development is 344 million pesos. For general management and supervision, 194 million pesos. So any questions, any comments? Hearing none, any motion? Yeah. Yeah. Any motion to approve National Academy